Oh, hey there, what are you doing? Oh, you guys want to check out my homestead? Well, shoots, come on in. What were you waiting for? Here we kept the natural vegetation that is native here to our island. We wanted to make sure that we had a buffer to give us some privacy, but also keep some of the wildland forest here. Look at my rides. This is the first thing that greets you as you come in. We got myself the work truck here. This thing does it all. It's built a couple houses for me on those roof racks, harvesting bamboo. This is our bamboo drying area. A little bit of a carport storage, and just so happens to be our workshop. This car is my four-wheel drive baby, and I got to bring her back to life. The water pump went bad, and here she is in the shop, ready for some work. These kayaks I go fishing in provide some food for my family, where I get food off the homestead. And I love kayak fishing and just being in the ocean. I love it better than being on the shore. I seem to catch more fish that way, and it's just way more fun. Right here behind me is one of the first places I built on my land. Back when it was nothing but bare rock, I built this shed. I was needing a place to store my supplies and a place where I could build some surfboards. Well, what do you think, guys? My workshop. This is a place where I made about a couple hundred surfboards throughout my day. I earned a little money when I first moved on the island making boards. Now I've kind of retired that, but this is what got me started, being able to earn some money while I lived on my land to build my house. It was this shed and a Volkswagen van that I slept in. It's really changed around here. It's been 18 years, and behind me is that house, the first house I ever built. I started that 18 years ago as a one-room sort of cabin, 14 by 20, and I've slowly added on. Come on over to the entertainment corner of the property. We have ourselves a little pool for the super hot days and a trampoline. But wait, we got a little bit more. The zip line. This baby, since it's got installed, has seen a lot of use from the kids. They go from that ladder behind me all the way down. This great big field here behind me could be a vegetable garden, but I got two kids. They love to play outside, and one of their favorite games is soccer. You got to have a place to play, right? But right behind it, it's where we start producing some food. Sweet potatoes, basil, some kale that our chickens really love, tomatoes, parsley, ava. Our vegetables we're keeping under wraps here, away from the chickens. This used to be little chicken tractors, and now they're produce savers, because the chickens just decimate our kale. Now we're about to enter one of my favorite spots on the property. We did an awesome job designing this section of the yard, and I hope we could do the same with the other part. What we did was we laid out pathways first, and then we built our beds wherever we didn't have a pathway. It's that simple. Check it out. Our place is filled with food. Avocados all over the place. Don't believe the hype that you can't grow a tree from seed. This one is an awesome avocado that just grew from seed here. One of the original trees, we used to have probably 5 times the amount of these trees. These are Inga edulis, or ice cream bean trees. They're a nitrogen fixer that produce an edible bean pod. The kids love it. It's like cotton candy to them. This is a Valencia orange that produces really well. It's been getting shaded out by the ice cream bean, but I've been doing a better job cutting back that ice cream bean tree. I use the leaves for mulch and compost for my composting toilet. It's one of my favorite trees, the ulu tree. The breadfruit tree. This is like the staple crop. You know you're gonna have food if you have one of these trees on your property. This thing could keep you alive in times of famine. Very prolific, very good tree to have on your land. If you don't have a breadfruit tree, it's time for you to get one. Passing the Suriname cherry, we're gonna come into this new other little section of the garden. That's what I really like about this place. We're in a half acre, but we got so many little sections. We made like rooms in the garden. So behind me is gonna be a future vegetable producing area that's protected from the rain, so we can control how much water gets in there. We'll probably screen it off to keep the bugs out of there too. But still work in progress. Made it with some harvested ohia poles from a property that just cleared their lot down the road, and I took the trees they just pushed down. This is a good plant to have if you like sugar. Not a good plant to have if you like sugar at the same time. But I aim to get a sugarcane juicer and maybe try my hand at making sugar one day. So some people consider the tea leaf ornamental, but it's actually sort of a food packaging plant. Instead of Ziploc bags, you can wrap your food in a tea leaf. This is my favorite tree. No fruit on it right now, but it's called an abiu tree. It looks like a smooth skinned lemon, but tastes nothing like one. Super sweet, almost like a sugary custard. I love it. Whenever it's fruiting, all the fruit gets eaten off of that thing. And here's another little room we have in the garden, kind of surrounded by our abiu, our lemon, Suriname, our avocado. Just another little space just hidden in the garden. This one is my son's favorite tree, the mountain apple tree. This tree is one he used to like climbing until I chopped down the top of it to prune it and keep it into the yard. But it creates these yummy little mountain apples that the Hawaiians brought to the islands. Mulberries. This tree I planted by what used to be the chicken coop area, so they could have a chance to get some fresh fruit. Now they're able to just jump on the tree and eat what they want. This is our waste management system back here, guys. It's where all the poop goes to compost. All those buckets are ready to go into the compost pile. And pretty soon we're gonna dump it into that pallet bin, and then we'll throw a bunch of leaves from the ice cream bean, and that thing will be good to go. So this is our bamboo trellis that one day we hope will be grown over with this little koi. Create a little bit of a cave as we enter into another part of our yard, which is this bamboo bungalow that I built over here. Jungle living at its finest, guys. This is what it's like when you move to Hawaii, at least when you're getting started. One of my favorite spots is this bamboo clump right here. I just love bamboo. It's such an awesome material. Katuk is a awesome perennial green that we have growing here. Grows as a little shrub, easy to propagate through seed or cutting. This is our bread and butter. One of the main reasons we moved to East Hawaii is water. I grew up in Los Angeles, a water scarce region. I love the security of having water. This is a 3,000 gallon tank, and we use it for all of our water needs. Our solar system, we are balling with this thing. I added those 2 panels on when I got a new refrigerator. We've been living for years with a chest freezer that's meant for solar system, and we just recently got a high efficiency upright refrigerator that most of you have in your homes, and has made a world of a difference. You don't even know what it's like to be able to find food again. Well, shoots, I'm getting a little tired, guys. That was quite the tour that I just gave you. Why don't you get out of here? Next time, I'll show you the inside of my house. But for today, I'll see you later. All right, guys? Adios.